My name is Greg Swift. I'm Head of Enterprise here at the Local Enterprise Office in Dublin City Council. Back in 2015, we formed a committee here in Dublin City Council and it was called the Social Enterprise Committee. So the Social Enterprise Committee commissioned a report to give us a bit of direction on what we could do with social enterprise. And from that, we picked 8 of the recommendations. One of those in particular was around create more awareness and more visibility of what a social enterprise was. And then we linked up with Inner City Enterprise. Yvonne Kilmurray happened to be one of the committee members, and she saw that as a real opportunity, and I think from there it sort of snowballed.
My name is Yvonne Kilmurray. I'm CEO of Inner City Enterprise, which is a little not-for-profit charity. And it helps unemployed people, social entrepreneurs and youth entrepreneurs to get their own businesses off the ground. Social enterprise is a business that has social mission but with a commercial viability tag attached as well. And for me, that was the perfect combination. A business that would have a social mission that would help people, but also that would be able to make a living, to wash its own face as well. Because once I heard about social enterprises, I thought, oh my God, now I really need to focus on this sector because it's a wonderful sector. The following year then, Mary McSweeney joined, fabulous addition, and then she eventually took over the reins. So that's how Mary got involved. She's been an incredible addition as well.
My name is Mary McSweeney and I manage the Culture, Recreation and Economic Services Department with Dublin City Council. So Greg asked me in 2015 to organise the award ceremony, so I must have done something right. Then he asked me to chair the committee that they'd put in place with social enterprise support organisation and social enterprises. So I really got invested then in social enterprises when I saw the great work they were doing to have impact on issues that were challenges across the city that very much aligned with the work that Dublin City Council was also working to address. One of the successes, I think, of the social enterprise development and support is how many people it has attracted in. So, you know, within my own team, Ross Curley is now chairing the Social Enterprise Awards. Norman Thompson played a huge role down the years in further developing the awards. We've really been delighted to get to work with some of our past awardees to purchase their services. We've had great catering services from Third Space and from the Green Kitchen Walk. We've also got to work with Mugshot, the Rediscovery Centre and others to create bespoke awards for the Social Enterprise Awards each year.
Joe Mason. I'm the Chief Executive of Walk, which is an organisation that supports people with intellectual disabilities. And I'm also a Director of Walkinstown Green Social Enterprise. 10 years ago, won Social Enterprise Awards. It was our first year of trading here in Walkinstown Green. I suppose what it gave us was an opportunity to, for one, very early on recognition, to get great support, great advice, great comradeship with the other awardees and other participants in the Social Enterprise Awards. And it gave us an opportunity to kind of build on a very strong foundation. We knew very early on that we had something unique, something good, and we were developing and building on that. Dublin City Council have been amazing. From the very start of the initiative right through to today, the engagement with Dublin City Council here, some of the Dublin City Council local groups that are supported come here and use the facilities here. That engagement and that support has been instrumental into the success.
From my point of view, it's been amazing. I mean, they are my favourite form of enterprise. We now handhold 56 social enterprises, but we're also dealing with probably a network of a further 80 to 100 social enterprises throughout Dublin. So the awareness is beginning to grow. It is the only game, one of the only games in town as far as I'm concerned, and you're reaching out marginalised individuals. So we're beginning to see them blossom and grow, and now we need to do more All Ireland, do some partnerships with the North, and we also need to do more in Europe as well, because I think we are beginning to be one of the best in class as far as Europe is concerned.
The future of social enterprise in Ireland, in my opinion, is extremely bright. Since COVID, we've seen a growth of social enterprises operating in communities, providing similar activities that we are here, employment opportunities, and other opportunities, particularly for marginalised groups.
Well, it's been great to look back over the last 10 years. When we started on this journey, we didn't have a national policy on social enterprise. You know, we now have a lot of support from Europe at national level. We've partnered with the Department of Rural and Community Development, who co-fund these awards. So I think if we can continue to work with all of the champions for social enterprise, the next 10 years could really see social enterprises grow right across, you know, the Dublin region and across Ireland, and help us in solving social challenges, creating meaningful employment and having a positive impact on our society and our environment.